Good morning, this is our departure point, the heart of Nørrebro, and this morning I would take you on a tour of my neighborhood. Bonjour toi! T'es prête? T'es prête? On va à l'école? Bon.
We live on a mountain, right at the top. This beautiful view from the top of the mountain. Every morning I walk towards the edge and throw little things out, like car parts, bottles and cutlery, or whatever I find lying around. It's become a habit, our way to start the day.
Hop! Youhou! Tu veux descendre les escaliers? Tu veux venir dans mes bras? Sustainia, in collaboration with green growth leaders here in Copenhagen, asks for a great solution that can take us towards a sustainable world. The truth, in my opinion, is that there is no such one solution. Sustainability seems complex and far-reaching, so it's rather a package of solutions, all working in synergy with each other, that is required. Hence this video, I will try to show you 5 far-reaching solutions that have been done already here in my neighborhood and why they work. It's not easy with one hand. That's how it's gonna look like. Hopé! C'est parti! Vroom vroom vroom! Really be closing the gate here, but let me introduce Nørrebro first. We live in the northern district of Copenhagen in Denmark, in northern Europe. And in fact, this is the most dense district of Copenhagen, with about 20,000 inhabitants per square kilometer. It's also the neighborhood with the least number of cars per person. That stands at about 13 cars per 100 person. And the average for Copenhagen is about 20 cars per 100 people. And for Denmark as a whole, it's more than 37 for 100 people. If you notice, the car park downstairs from our apartment, even though it's free, is mostly empty and used to park bicycles. We're now biking to solution number 1, proximity. The main story I hear from people for using a car is, I need a car to drop off the kids to school. Well, Copenhagen has made it attractive for us not to own a car by offering a large choice of public kindergartens and school near our house. And so we don't actually need a car. And notice the sign on the door, please turn off your engine when dropping your kids. Oh, et c'est la fête! Oh là là. Yes, I should really pause.
If you ever get close to a human and human behavior, be ready to get confused.
a nice bracelet.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so now I'm gonna follow you to the edges of Nørrebro after this little school stop. Notice here how the road almost does not look like a road actually, but more like a shared space where cars can pass through, but certainly don't feel invited to pass through quickly. So this brings us to solution number 2, making it attractive, safe and easy to use alternative modes of transport. It's cheap, it's simple, it works under any weather condition, and believe me, it does get windy, wet and even snowy here in Copenhagen. And it's called the bicycle path. So this is the typical morning traffic. I'm probably going to be grunted at for being beside you and not leaving room. But this is what it looks like. I was visiting Hamburg in Germany not so long ago, and I was shocked. It's so close to Copenhagen and they still got it all wrong. Bicycle paths there are on the footpath. So this is the way to do it. Dedicated path at minimum 2 lane wide on each side of the road. That is to say 1 lane for each direction. And most importantly, protected from car traffic and separate from pedestrian traffic. I mean, don't cities consult each other on these things?
And look how nice we are in 2 lines of bicycles.
In short, Copenhagen makes it attractive and safe for us to bike, not only for fun, but to commute and to take care of all our daily activities. Notice on the crossing here, the blue strips clearly indicating to car traffic where the path is. It just takes a few easy small things to make it all smooth. For example, when it snows here, bicycle paths are the first to be cleared out. This green light is synchronized with bicycle traffic, not car traffic. And this is actually the case for most ongoing traffic lights in the city.
See when we reach the bridge, we can be like, I think 4 next to each other. But still there's a queue of bicycles almost halfway up the bridge. And
Okay.
sometimes you even miss
So this
green
is
light. So you have to wait for the next one. Just like cars.
this is the commuter traffic.
Je tombe dans les pommes,
This brings us to solution number 3. Make it attractive and fast to use public transport. It's quite easy actually. This red strip here means that this main artery, which used to lead inside the city, was simply closed off to private vehicles. The end result, this 5A line, which runs every 4 minutes, no longer gets stuck in traffic. This was so popular that even the bus line is victim of its own success and runs at full capacity most times of the day. I wonder, why ever allow a bus to get stuck in traffic anyway? Quick, it's green. Wow, the lakes. So your work is what, like 3 kilometers away from home or something?
I go through inner city, so it's quite nice, and over the lakes and here, so beautiful ride to work. Helps your mood.
Actually, this is the end of Nørrebro, so I'm gonna turn around. Somehow.
Well, see you later.
There was a guy an underwater guy who controlled the sea. Got killed by 10 million pounds of sludge from New York and New Jersey.
Solution 4. Give room to pedestrians. I was visiting friends in Belgium recently, and I was surprised to see footpaths there are too narrow to fit even a baby stroller, and they're made in such a way that cars can drive on them. So beside the car-wide bicycle path we can see here, we have now here an even wider footpath, complete with future trees and benches to make it attractive to walk around. Notice the footpath is even continuous, making it visible for cars that it is them crossing the footpath and not pedestrians trying to cross the street. Finally, solution 5. Well, solution 5 is not so much a solution, but rather a wrapping up conclusion. The 4 solutions that I mentioned, planning for proximity, making bicycling safe and attractive, allowing priority for public transport, and finally creating attractive pedestrian spaces, that does not actually cost money. It's about planning and deciding. I say, let's make attractive what we want more of. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Yannick Cornet. I'm 39 years old, Brussels-born French-Canadian from Montreal, now living in Copenhagen with my wife Annika, a Faroese Dane, and my little girl Eleonora, who was made in China. Thank you for watching.